Did you watch the launch event for the new product from reMarkable?
What is killing our ability to focus? In an era where we rely heavily on technology to accomplish our tasks, our capacity for deep thinking is being challenged. With distractions constantly bombarding us, how can we reclaim our attention and ability to think deeply?
Well, I missed it live, but then I watched the video like 1 hour later. And I've been using reMarkable for a while now. And I've always felt like it's such an inspirational product for all tech products because technology really takes the back seat. It's completely hidden, and the product feels magical because of that. Because what takes the front seat is the user experience and the goal that you're trying to achieve with a product, and not all the bells and whistles. But more than reviewing the product, I like to review and take a look at the product purpose. And that's what really stood out for me in the launch event video, is that the CEO articulates already in the beginning that the purpose of the product is very clear, and it's to enable people to think better.
reMarkable Paper Pro is our most advanced tablet ever, but product development's a balance. We're making a product with a very specific purpose in life, and that purpose is to help our customers think better, think big ideas, think better thoughts.
And that's quite a powerful purpose and quite inspirational one. Imagine what could be achieved if people are able to think better and deeper and tap into that thought potential that would lead to creativity and better understanding of the challenges they are faced with. It's such an inspirational purpose, and one that would have so much impact if it's fulfilled. So I wanted to take a pause to highlight that the purpose of this product is to help people think better. And that was clearly defended by the CEO. But then another big point of the conversation part of the launch event is also when the founder talks about that in the product, what you shouldn't do is as important what you should do.
With the reMarkable paper tablets, we have been very focused around what the product should do and what the product shouldn't do. And for paper tablets, what the product shouldn't do is almost equally as important as what it should do. People who expect the Paper Pro to have an app store, to have your email, to have your social media, will unfortunately be disappointed. We have created an experience so free of all of those things we feel will distract you. And that's where the vision for the paper tablet category comes from. It's that balance, that curated experience between the paper world and the digital world.
Many companies, the focus is on adding features and building as much and shipping as much features as they can. So I really like this principle of what you shouldn't do is as important as what you should do with a product. And I think that links even to the strategy definition by Michael Porter, which is strategy is what you choose not to do. So I really like that point. Then I really like that they highlighted that the main design principle used is to enable users to focus. And that seems to be something that they hold very dear and that they use to make choices.
The Paper Pro had focus as its most important design principle. That's a principle we will stay true to because we think it's the most important thing we can do to help people think better. Very hopeful and excited to get Paper Pro out in the world, and I think it's going to change even more lives, and that feels fantastic.
And finally, it was very interesting to see when the founder was asked about AI that they said, like, it's interesting and we have looked into it, but our priority is the user experience.
Magnus, with the rapid development of AI, what's reMarkable doing?
We have looked into it. We think there are some exciting opportunities to create powerful features for our users using technologies from the AI space. But our focus first and foremost is on the human experience and augmenting that and human thinking.
I feel like at the time in which many companies are trying to force feed AI into their products in one way or another, I find it very refreshing when someone goes back to the principles and what they are trying to achieve with the product and looks at AI and other sophisticated technologies through the lens of whether it would improve or not the user experience. So I encourage you to watch this small video. Is 18 minutes, because you see this articulation of a rationale, which I think it's a very good rationale for product development. You see them talking about the purpose of the product, which is to enable people to think better, talking about the importance of what you shouldn't do with your product being equal to what you should do with your product. You see them highlighting that the main design principle is focus, to enable people to focus. And then you see them deflecting this AI focus or filtering it through the lens of user experience. This not to mention that it starts with the CEO saying that they have always been a human-centric company. And I think that philosophy kind of shows through in all these points during the interview. So yeah, take a look at that video. It starts already like in a very impactful way. And that kind of library vibe, I love libraries. So from the get-go, I was kind of positively impacted. But yeah, this articulation of very sound product development principles and philosophies, I think, are very interesting and very well expressed in this video. The least interesting part for me was when they went deeper into the product features, because although as a user I'm curious and interested in the new features, etc., what's so different from other presentations that I've seen is this articulation of this product development principles. So have a look at that and let me know what you think. Were you like positively impressed by the way they talked about their product development process? Let me know.